Hi guys, I think I am live. I've got my drink and hopefully I've got some people joining me today on our live stream. I'm gonna wait a little bit and see. Yay, some people are checking in. I'm not sure how this works really. This is my first live stream on my own. Ooh, I'm a bit nervous. Hi, Kayla and Hannah. Streaming from my home in isolation, guys. I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial today. Hi, Sally. And hi, Josie, Stuart. Oh, there's things popping up. I think I'm live. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a smoky eye today. Nice to go out with, or just, we're gonna have a little bit of a drink tonight, so I thought I'd do something a little bit more glammy. It's what people voted for on my Instagram that they wanted to see. So yeah, I thought I'd do that and give people a little insight into how we do Ivan, how we do our makeup and how we glam up. Also, there will be a pin in our comments to buy us a coffee. All of these tutorials are completely free, but you can donate whatever you want, buy us a coffee during this time, yeah. So feel free to do that if you like, or not, if you think it's rubbish. Hopefully it won't be. Okay, so hopefully if you are doing makeup with me, then you have your makeup set up. If not, this video is going to be on our Facebook for a while. It will be posted like for, I don't know, I think they stay indefinitely. So that will be there for you to watch at a later date if you don't want to do your makeup with me now. Otherwise, you can get started with me now. So first, I like to put my skin. Wait, I'm just going to hide these comments. How do I do that? Can you tell I'm an amateur at this? So I put a bit of fake tan on today because I wanted to feel a bit fresher. It always makes me feel a bit better when I have some fake tan on. It makes my makeup look a bit better as well, just when I got a bit of a tan. So I do that for myself. So I'm just going to use this Astral. It's actually like a really old school moisturizer. I got it really cheap in like the corner shop, but it's quite heavy duty, so it depends if you like greasy skin or not. I do. I like to be a bit dewy. I'm just going to put some of this on. You can see the Fuel Girls have posted the link to buy me a coffee in the comments below. If you want to donate to us and buy us a drink. Well, kind of, from isolation. Okay. So, I've got some moisturizer on my skin. Feeling shiny. So, I'm gonna do my eyes first today. It depends what kind of makeup I'm doing. So, today I'm doing like a heavy eye, so I will do my eyes first. It basically just means that you can wipe any fallout away from your face I've just blanked. You can basically wipe away any fallout on your face before you put your foundation on. If you do it the other way around, like, it can be quite messy and quite difficult. You need to put like a tissue under your eye to stop yourself from ruining your foundation. So yeah, I find it easier if you just do the eyes first if you're going dark, and then do your skin after. If you're going for like a more natural eye, I'd always say it's easier and quicker to do your foundation first. But I'm gonna go with the eyes first. I actually haven't done makeup in so long because of this lockdown, so this should be interesting. It's kind of maybe like I'm starting again. Hopefully I'll do a good job. Okay, so normally I will start with a concealer, or if you've got an eye primer, you can use that as well. So just put a bit on. Wow, it's actually been so long since I've done makeup, like show makeup, that I'm actually thinking, I can't quite remember what I normally do. So we're gonna make it up as we go along, like the professional that I am. And bear with me, because I haven't done a tutorial before, so I'm gonna forget to tell you what everything is. This is the brush I like to use for my concealer. It's Real Techniques, really good for like blending. It's nice and soft and it's vegan. Not that I'm vegan, but they're cruelty-free. So just blend that in. Eye primer or concealer, whatever you want to use. I find concealer works fine for me. Some people find that they... sorry. I need a towel. Some people find that they need an eye primer because it creases a lot, but concealer works for me. I'm gonna set that with a little bit of powder, just a little bit, so that it's still a little bit tacky. I've just got a MAC Prep and Prime. Thanks, Stuart. Trying to read the comments also while doing makeup is kind of confusing. I wonder if anyone's actually getting ready with me, like live. Powder brush, nice and fluffy. Just dab a bit on. Okay, so everyone wanted a smoky eye, so I'm gonna go quite dark. I've got this Urban Decay palette. It's called Heat. It's really good. It's one of my faves. Lots of warm colours from light to dark. I just need a blending brush. This is my favourite. Again, another Real Techniques brush. Really good for blending, really good for eyeshadow. So I'm going to go for a lighter colour in the crease just to help blend. So to start with, that's what I'll do. So I use this kind of mid brown. I'm going to go for this one. And just put it into my socket. And blend it. I kind of blend kind of high up. And a bit out. See how I've done that? And the same on the other eye. Dab it in. And blend it out. For some reason I always do this bizarre pouty face, which I'm pretty certain most people do when they do their makeup. There we go. So that just creates a nice blend in the socket, and then we can put the darker colour on the lid. I sometimes blend a little bit up into here. You can take it as high as you want, really. Some people like it a bit lower, but I like a more dramatic effect. So I'll go a bit higher up. Now, I'm gonna use a really dark, it's like a grey, so this is another Urban Decay palette, Gwen Stefani one. It's all sorts of different colours. Wow, you can't really see, but you can see how messy it is. I'm gonna go for this one here. I think, maybe this one, maybe a combination. Dark brown and a black, and a grey black. I tend to stick on the warmer colour, warmer side of things rather than dark, rather than cool. Like cool greys and stuff I don't tend to like. I like a bit of warmth because I like to use like bronzes and stuff on my cheeks. So it just kind of looks a nicer tone, I find personally. Okay, so because I want to pack this on quite dark, I'm going to use like a flat brush like this. And go straight in really. So I'm going to go in with the black, the grey black, like I said. And I'm going to pack it onto the eyelid like this. Don't worry about what falls on your face. Just worry about where you're putting it. If it falls on your face, we can remove it after. So I tend to just do the lid like so. I like to do both eyes at the same time. I think some people like do a whole eye and then do a whole another eye, but I find it much quicker if you do both sides at the same time. It gets it done a bit quicker. You don't have to like change between stuff over and over. So I want to kind of wing them out. So right now you can see I've literally just covered the eyelid. My little trick is a piece of cardboard. I don't think it's my trick. I think a lot of people probably do this. Bit of cardboard and a different brush. So more of a blending brush with a bit more precision. So something like this. Bit powdery, but it will still be more precise than the one that I used for the lighter brown. So, still got 50 people watching, so that's good. So, I go like this. Some people use tape as well, I think. I go like this. So, I like to place it, I like eyeshadow under my eye as well. So I'll place it where I want the under eye shadow to finish and then give it the angle that you want. I kind of want it winged out slightly. So, bring it under slightly and wing it out, but really carefully. So at this point is when I'll probably go in with a bit of brown as well, so I can take it a bit higher up and just warm it up a bit. Okay, so I always tidy it up a little bit, but that kind of gives you a pretty quick effect. So I'll probably just bring this up slightly, but I find it quite a quick way of getting that effect. You see how quick that is? That's pretty much nearly a smoky eye. So that's I use the brown just here, a darker brown to blend in, and I'm just gonna pack a little bit more black in, because sometimes when you blend a black, you can find this is where people will swear by eye primer, because it will literally hold the pigment, whereas if you use a concealer, sometimes it can have a tendency to kind of drop off a little bit more. But I don't have an eye primer right now. So then I do the same again on the other eye. Try and get the same angle if you can, because I have done it a few times where I've done them way off and my eyes look all wobbly. I don't know where I think I'm going with all this makeup on tonight. I mean, you can take it off and keep replacing it, because I kind of put it in the wrong place slightly then. I'm gonna have to remove a little bit, because I was trying to be funny and wasn't. Okay. So I'm just doing the same along the edge of the card and just blending in. Wow, that one looks mental. But it's fine because you clean it up after. So once you've got the line pretty much done, then you can go in and blend a bit more black. And then I'm gonna put some brown in as well. What you can't see is I actually have a towel down here with my makeup on. I tend to use that as a little hack. Like I'll just rub off the pigment. If I've got black on and I want brown, I'll just rub it off onto the towel and then dab it into the new color. It's just a bit quicker than having to change brushes all the time. I wish I could play music on this, but it doesn't let you. It's just me and you. Okay, so I know you're thinking, what on earth is she doing? She looks insane. Just bear with me, it's a process. Just keep blending until you kind of like the look of it. That's what I do, really. I don't have any rule as to how high I go or whatever. It kind of tends to vary every time. I'm just going to get my brush that I blended with at first with the brown. Watch me now, I've lost everything already. Oh, there it is. This one, and I'm going to go in with the lighter colour that I used to start with, just to blend it a little bit better, because that you can kind of take right up to the top. Try not to go right to the eyebrow, but you can take it up as high as kind of needed to blend it. And that'll kind of just soften it out a little bit. Okay. So now, even though I look mental, don't worry. So I'm going to use a brush like this, a little kind of compacted brush, to put some pigment under my eye. I'm going to use the black as well, but only a little bit, and blend it right into the lash line. And again, under the eye, right into the lash line. Don't take it too right into the corner because that can tend to make your eyes look quite small. So if you leave the inside of your eye open, it opens your eyes out. So I tend to try and do that. Okay. So now I'm going to get a makeup wipe and clean it up slightly. So I'm literally going to just take these edges up slightly. I'm going to get to see all my crazy faces I make when I do my makeup. See? That's tidied up pretty nicely. Same on this side. Just make sure you get all of it off your face, because when you put your foundation on, you don't want it to be smudging in, because you'll end up getting like grey patches and it doesn't look good. Okay. So I can just see that I've missed a little bit on the tip there, so I'm just gonna put that in carefully. I wonder if you guys have any suggestions of what lives you think we should do. If you do, you should write in the comments. I wonder what you would actually request to see from the Fuel Girls on our live streams. I was thinking it'd be quite funny to do like 2 of the Fuel Girls on Zoom or something, getting drunk and doing a quiz about each other. Wonder if you'd like to see that. Okay, so I've just blended it a little bit more. I just blend, blend, blend. Keep blending until you think it looks sexy. And drink. Gotta have a drink whilst doing makeup in isolation and in normal life, really. I do find it a bit boring sometimes, doing my makeup over and over again, but this is actually exciting because I haven't done it in so long. Right, okay, so I've done the base of the eyeshadow. I feel like you think I look crazy, but it will all come together. I'm gonna do eyeliner inside the waterline as well. I think it just darkens it up. I like it. I like how it looks. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna use a little closer mirror just for this. Get it right in there. Nice and dark. If you feel like you don't like eyeliner inside the eyeline, you don't have to do this. But if you want a smoky eye, I do feel like it kind of completes the look. And then I like to do the waterline up here as well. There we go. Eyeliner in the eye. Wow, that burns. It's been a while. My eyes are like, what are you doing? They like this no makeup business. My skin does anyway. Okay. I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes because my eyelashes are quite literally the straightest things you've ever seen. And I have to do this every single time I do my makeup. I don't know why, but curling my eyelashes makes me feel better. Like, even if I'm wearing no makeup, I'll do it in the morning and like and brush my eyebrows. It makes me feel a bit fresher every day. Okay, so we're getting there. What we'll do once I've put the foundation on is we'll go back in and work on this eye makeup again, and make it a bit more blended. So this is just like to get the main structure down so that you don't have to get it all in your foundation. Cool. So I like to do a flick on top as well. I'm gonna use this NYX Epic Ink Liner. I prefer these kind of pens with a nib on the top. I find that this is just way easier to get a precise line. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. Some people like the real liquidy paint ones. I don't get on with those. I find these are the easiest for me personally. So I'm gonna go for a winged eyeliner. So I'm gonna wing out on the side. I don't like to come right into the center. I kind of come to where my eyelashes kind of stop gradually. And then we'll do a flick in the middle, but I'll do that after I've done my highlighter. Just trying to come closer to you so you can actually see. So I tend to start like that, draw across, then I'll draw a line up like this, and then join them. See how I've got a template there? And then you just fill it in. That's the easiest way for me, I feel. There we go. That just darkens it up quite a lot, you see? Wow, I haven't seen myself with this much makeup on in a while. And I'm gonna do the other eye. I start differently on this eye, so I'll start here apparently. Try and get the same angle. And then, oh, am I all right? That was really bad. I just kind of created a template again to fill it in, but I'm gonna have to adjust it because apparently I don't know how to do eyeliner anymore. Wowza. So I went a bit too low here. That doesn't matter because I think I'm gonna put, I don't like how it's sitting quite grey. So I'm gonna put a bit more black in there once this is kind of coming together a bit more. Need to make this one a bit bigger. This is actually gonna be a really intense eye. So, yeah. Okay, so I've done the eye flicks. What next? Wow, I'm literally having to think about this. What should we do next? Maybe I'll put highlighter on the eye. So, I've got this Charlotte Tilbury bar of gold, is amazing. So good for highlighting your cheeks. I like to use it on my eyes as well. So, I use, there's like a light colour in it. I'm not going to show you because mine is absolutely crumbled. Where's the brush? This guy. I like to use a brush like this that's kind of compacted and a bit bigger and puffy so that I can like blend it in. So I'm going to do up here. Same again. I just took that a bit too low down, so I'm just going to use my eyeshadow and blend that back up again. So you can always just keep adjusting, like if you make a mistake, it doesn't really matter. Just add more. That's probably the worst thing a makeup artist could ever say. Just add more, but that's what I'm gonna go for. And again, blend that a bit more up because I just brought it down a bit. You can always use your hands as well to blend or rub off. I used to always think that you could never go in with your hands because it would ruin everything, but that's not true at all. Sometimes it's really helpful just to use your finger or whatever to wipe it off a little bit, as opposed to like a baby wipe or something can like make it way more hard to rescue. Cleaning up under the eyes. Okay, so might dab a little bit. So I'm going to use the really dark black now, this one down here. Urban Decay black is really good. This one's called Blackout. It's super pigmented and it stays, so that's why I use the Urban Decay eyeshadows a lot. I'm going to use the same brush that I used for the grey colour. I'm just going to take it onto the eyelid, darken it up a little bit, just on the lid, and blend in slightly. There we go. That looks a bit better, you see the difference. Dabbing it onto the eyelid to give it a nice dark smoky eye. That looks better. Put a bit under the eye as well, why not? So I actually, the reason I am gracing your screens doing makeup, oh, I'm getting hearts, that's cute. Thanks, guys. I'm gracing your screens doing makeup is because I actually went to London College of Fashion when I was younger and studied fashion, hair and makeup. And I was a makeup artist for a while, quite a long time actually, alongside also being a fuel girl. That was another one of my main jobs. So when it comes to the makeup stuff, yeah, that's my thing. I mean, to be fair, the girls are all insane at doing their makeup, literally. Everyone's so good. We are getting smoky. Oh, I think that vodka's starting to take effect. Fantastic. Drink more. Okay, I'm gonna go on to skin now and speed it up a little bit because I'm chatting shit. Okay. What should I use? This standard kind of foundation brush. I'm gonna use Chanel Vitalumiere with a bit of Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. I like to mix the two. What it does, or maybe not, because I've got like none of the Chanel left. I like to mix the two because Laura Mercier is more of a tinted moisturizer and the other one's a bit more heavy covered, heavy duty. So you can mix the two together and get somewhere in between. I'm sure there's a foundation that exists that actually does that on its own, but this is what I've got. So, and I don't like wasting things, so I kind of will get rid of things before I buy something new. Cool, mix it together. I like to use my hand, and I'm just gonna dab it into the skin. Just get a nice coverage all over. I like to bring it down onto the neck a little bit as well, just to get a nice blend. I hope everyone's been enjoying these live streams. The girls have been doing amazing workout. Kayla's been doing yoga, Vaughn's been doing HIIT classes. Shireen did some cooking. I think Jazz next week is going to do some hair. Jazz is an amazing hairdresser as well on the side, so she's going to give us some hair tips, which I always harass her for. Tita's going to do some cooking from her boat, I think, which should be cute. Oh, I dyed my hair today. It's all on my head. I like to dab under the eye, just be a bit more gentle and get a little bit more coverage. Wow, I miss foundation. Might do this more often. Cool, foundation on. Nice coverage, not too much. I don't like too heavy. Concealer. My day one, I use this from MAC, and my evening wear, I like to use this NARS. I might use a bit of both now. I don't really know what my occasion is, so mix it together. The NARS one is actually amazing. It's so creamy and it's got really heavy coverage. Under the eyes, I tend to do a bit on the nose, between the eyebrows here, and on the nose. And if you have any blemishes, you can also cover those. Hearts, I'm getting hearts. Thank you guys. Back to the brush that I used at the beginning. Dab in. And again, I dab under the eye like this because you can avoid the eyeshadow. Ooh, itching my nose, wow. And again, the same under, dab. just gonna put a bit more on my hand because I want to get right into here in the inside of my eye, because it can be a bit blue in there sometimes. Put a bit of the NARS concealer and also sharp, please. Wow, here's the 3 chug rule. Oh no, guys. Wow, the comments weren't coming up, so I actually wasn't seeing what any of you said. Zoom drinks. Finding out. Oh, yay. Oh, crap. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm getting rid of the comments. 3 chug rule. Okay. Vaughn is asking me to explain the 3 chug rule. I'll have 3 chugs now for her. Say water. Water. Okay. So 3 chug rule. I created 3 chug rule. I think we were somewhere like Switzerland. I can't remember. We were at a gig and some of the girls, Tita was there. I think Leonie was there. This was like a long time ago. And I think Sasha, I can't quite remember. We were all feeling really tired. Well, I think some of the girls were feeling really tired. I was not. So I created a game called the 3 chug rule, which I will give to all of you. It's amazing and it works every single time. I can't remember the rules. I think you literally just drink 3 chugs. Oh yeah, you just drink 3 chugs, big ones, every single time you drink your drink, which is often if you're feeling tired. When you're out on a night out, or if you're getting ready to go out, it fucking works. I'll have another 3 for you right now. Ta-da! So yeah, 3 chug rule. Oh, Vanessa! Vanessa! Okay, so back to makeup. Getting distracted. I've got a bit of concealer on my hand. I like this brush. It's Eco Tools. Again, they're just like cruelty-free. Blend it a bit on my hand. I mean, I keep saying it's cruelty-free, but I'm using MAC, so don't listen to me. I'm going to blend this a little bit under my eye, just to give a little bit of a lighter effect under my eyes, because sometimes I do get a little, like, bit of a dark circle under my eyes. And you can also clean the eyeshadow up with this. Oh God, now I'm burping. Thank you, guys. And then just bring it down a little bit. Vanessa do the 3 chug rule. Vanessa does the 10 chug rule. She ain't lying. So just blend a little bit of lighter wherever you feel like you want to lighten up. Sometimes, like my nose, the makeup doesn't sit very well on it. So I'll just dab it over. Kayla's witnessed her do the 10 chug rule. We have had some good times. See, I'm starting to look a little bit less mental, I hope. Cool. Concealer, done. Foundation done. Now I'm gonna contour. I like to cream contour before I powder contour. I just feel like it gives a little bit more depth. Like if you do just a powder contour on top of your foundation after you powdered, I tend to find it can wipe off quite easily and you can end up with like kind of like a streaky contoured cheek. Fun. Sorry, reading the comments. You can find that you can get, yeah, just streaks on your cheeks. So if you use a bit of a cream, like a cream contour, it can stick a bit better. So this is actually a foundation stick from Bobbi Brown. It's what I like. It's in colour Cool Almond. It's like a tan colour, you can see. I'll just put a bit on my cheeks. And I'm gonna do under here, because during quarantine, I seem to have grown quite an extreme double chin, which bothers me every single day. Just whack it on under there. Loads of it. Okay, need a bit of a tougher brush to blend this. So like a standard foundation brush like this. Zoe! Oh my God, so many old school people were checking in. Hi. Foundation brush like this. This one works well for me for blending. See that? Double chin, be gone. And just a bit of blending in the cheeks. I like to do up here because I like to have a bit of a tan forehead. Just makes it a little bit more bronzed. Then after you've done that, I like to put a little bit on my nose just to carry the tan through. You don't have to put it there. Some people think it looks weird, but I like it. I might just dab a little bit off so it's not too intense. Cool. Wow, that is awful up close. But you get the gist. Okay. Now I'm gonna set it. Again with the MAC Prep and Prime. I don't like to do heavy baking. It doesn't really look good for me. I find like I get creasing under the eyes and stuff. So I prefer to stay a little bit oily. So I will I'm really regimented. I don't touch my face when I do my makeup full face like this. So I will just do like a nice dusting. I'll still cover it, but not too much. So I just put a little bit in the lid. And get all over the face. Just to set it in place so it's not moving around too much. There we go, I'm not shiny anymore. Dabbing that on. Cool. Getting there. Okay, now I'm gonna do bronze on top. I like Hoola from Benefit. Really good classic bronzer. It's matte, can't go wrong. With an angled brush, I find really good for your cheekbones. Just going straight in. Thank you for loving my ink, Joey. Quite a lot more people viewing now, so hi. You're watching me drink and do makeup. I'd love to see your results if anyone's actually doing makeup with me. See if I'm actually a good teacher or if I'm awful and I should never be seen again. Tend to just like to do the cheeks a little bit. The apples. Oh, that looks weird. There you go, blend. A little bit on the nose, a little bit on the head, and on the neck. What is that? Cool. Bronze. Done. Drink. Okay. Highlight. Here. So I have MAC Vanilla highlighting powder. I like to use this in the corners of my eyes here to to really highlight. Sorry, I keep swiping the comments. If anyone's got any questions, do let me know. I'm trying to keep reading them, but I'm getting carried away with my makeup. Oh, all the girls have checked in. Hi guys. So nice to see you all on here, giving me support. Okay. I want something to put it in the corners with. Maybe this little brush. This will work. See that? So good, this pigment from MAC Vanilla. See how that opens your eyes up in the middle? This is like an essential. I do this on every single look that I do, even if it's natural. Highlight the inside of those eyes. Just blend it out a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit on the brow as well, up here. Gently. It's all coming together. More highlighter. So this is this Charlotte Tilbury highlighter bar of gold. I like to just blend all three colours together. I'm not going to show you it because mine is falling apart. And just put it on your cheekbones. And again, see how that changes that. A little bit on the nose, maybe. I like to do the Cupid's bow sometimes. See, the makeup's come off my nose already there. Every day. Just get a little bit of concealer. Cover that. Oh wow, that looks weird. Just concealing that slightly. Looks better. Cool. So, that's pretty much most of the base done. I've done my concealer, my foundation, my bronzer, contour. So I think I'm gonna put eyebrows on now. I've got this eyebrow pencil from Benefit. Goof Proof is what it's called. Just gonna clean my lips off slightly. Cool. This has just got a slanted pencil on it. Hi guys, more people saying hi. Nice to see you. Okay, I'm just gonna use a closer mirror for this so that I can probably see what I'm doing. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. This has also got a brush on the end, which is really helpful, so give them a nice brush. And then I tend to start with drawing a line like this underneath, then up, gently. I'm not pushing hard, I'm just filling my brow in carefully. See how that's filling in? This part of my eyebrow is slightly missing, so I tend to like to draw that in a bit better. Keep filling slowly. I tend to follow where my eyebrow grows. Don't go too crazy outside of it because you tend to see where it's drawn. See how I've just drawn slightly there? And you can actually use the little brush to kind of tidy it up slightly. And then I'm gonna fill in and carefully draw the front. So remember, you can always tidy things up. If you struggle to get it like tidy first go, that's fine. You just draw it in. Just try to be real light-handed with it. I feel like people can have a tendency to go too heavy with the eyebrows, and I think it doesn't necessarily need it. An eyebrow is necessary to shape your face, but it shouldn't have to be so block. It should still look like your eyebrow, you know? So it doesn't overpower the makeup that you've done. Just cleaning it up with a little angled brush, literally. One eyebrow base done. Let's do the next one. This is where it gets tricky. I love Charlotte Moran, not Charlotte Tilbury. Thanks, Naz. Okay, so again, I'm gonna try and match this one up. Draw the line. Wow, I did that wrong. See, the brush is really good for cleaning it up. And then just gently colouring the brow in again. Following where your hairs grow, or generally the shape that you like to draw. And again, I'm filling in that little section that's missing. A lot of people have eyebrows that kind of a little bit uneven. You can use the pencil to even them out. Ooh, there you go. And extend the tail always a little bit, it's nice. Don't bring it too low down though. When you do your eyebrow, try and wing it out. Don't bring it right down like this so it's matching your eyeshadow. It's touching your eyeshadow or your eyeliner, because you know it can close your eye up a little bit. And always just look in a mirror a little bit further away and you'll be able to see where you need to even them out a bit more. So I'm just gonna fill this front bit in. Yes, Aggie, exactly. Yeah, I used to have absolutely horrendous eyebrows and draw them in real dark and quite thin actually, and it just took over my whole face. And it's like, it's more about kind of complementing what you've got as opposed to trying to create something completely different, you know? So yeah, there we go. I've done some fluffy brows. Ah, 1 AM. Thanks for tuning in at 1 AM. You're a babe. So I'm just still working on the eyebrows, filling in the gaps. So, pretty much got the same shape going on. A nice fluffy thick brow. That's just with the pencil. I tend to like to fill the ends in with a little bit of darker powder. So this is Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's got 2 colours in it. Use the darker colour with an angled brush, something that's got like a bit of stiffness to it. I use this. It's ancient, I don't know where it's from. Sorry. Use the darker colour, and I just use a little bit on the ends, because you can just reshape with the brush like that. Just slightly gives it a little bit more edge. Yesterday I ordered some smart light bulbs from Amazon, so I'm waiting for them to come so that I can have a miniature party in the house and make all my lights different colours, which I'm excited for. Okay, eyebrows done, I believe. NYX or NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel, like my favourite at the moment. Really cheap, really easy. If you just brush it straight from the brush, it doesn't really work. I tend to like to get the end bit, the bit that collects on the end, push that onto the brush, onto the eyebrow like that, and then brush it up. And that will just glue them in place for the day. Same again, get a bit of excess through the brow. You can do it twice if you want loads. And brush them up. Be careful though, because if you've drawn them in, you can move the stuff around if you're too aggressive. Done. Yay, I'm glad you are stumbling across my live and enjoying it. Thank you for tuning in. I was going to put a flick in here, but I don't think I'm going to now because I quite like how it looks. I'm going to do my lips and then stick some eyelashes on, and then we're pretty much done. So, lips wise, I think I'm going to go for like a natural pink. I've got this Dior lip tattoo. It's like a stain. I like to put a little bit on. There you go. Just stains the lips a bit pink. Let that dry. And then I've got Charlotte Tilbury, Super Size Me. Super Size Me and Pillow Talk are the two best natural colours from Charlotte Tilbury. She's got loads, but they're my favourite. Make sure it's nice and sharp and just get a nice lip line in. Kind of blend it in a bit. I'm going to stop using this little mirror now. Hi Nadia, it's been a while. Thanks KK. Sorry, I'm putting my face out of the camera because I'm getting so close to the mirror. So just giving myself a nice little soft lip line and blending it slightly like that. Same on the bottom. Quite waxy, this lip liner, so you can literally use it as a lipstick if you want. I tend to put it around the edge and then dab a little bit of lipstick. This is MAC Mare. Dab a little bit of that on. The Benefit eyebrow pencil is number 3. They come in numbers. So this is number 3. It's a supernatural colour. It's actually really good. I bought it randomly at the airport because I didn't have an eyebrow pencil, and it's actually really good. I really like buying one with a brush on the end so that you can kind of adjust as you're going along. It's really helpful. Lips done. Really basic, just a bit of lip liner, a bit of lipstick. And now, eyelashes. So my favourite eyelashes are these eyelashes, Remy. Get them in the hair shops. It's human hair, apparently. 71T and 70T are my two favourite shapes of eyelash. Can't really see them, unfortunately. There we go. Lights, lights. Okay, I'm going to go for 70T. It's a more natural shape. So the band along. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the comments. The band along here has little bits of white in between a lot of the time. I don't like that, so I will just get a liquid eyeliner, my NYX one, and just colour it in before I stick them on, so that you don't see that on the top of your lid. I don't like it. Let it dry. Drink some vodka. So, I know a lot of people struggle with eyelashes. I do as well. They are very annoying to stick on. It's really about practice and just taking your time, letting the glue dry enough so it's a little bit tacky. So you're not trying to stick something on that's, you know, sliding around. It is really about patience. To be honest, I didn't wear them for a long time because I couldn't be bothered. Shireen, thank you. Okay, so glue Duo eyelash adhesive, dark tone. I like to get the black one if I'm doing a smoky eye. And just see, I need to adjust my eyeshadow. Wow, I can't believe you guys have tuned in for literally an hour. I am very grateful. Literally. You're cute, peeps. Thank you. Squirted eyelash glue all in my hand. Okay, so I like to put a bit of glue on the eyelashes, give them a little bend to try and get them more to the shape of your eye, and just let them sit for a minute. In this time, I might just adjust my eyeshadow slightly. I can see this one's a little bit flatter. I'm just going to pop a little bit of dark in to bring it up slightly. That's better. Right, let's try and stick these babies on. Eyelashes are a nightmare, won't they? Okay. So I tend to like hold it on the end and I start by putting it on the inside edge and pulling it round. Real gentle. That is on, I think. I tend to have like tweezers or something laying around so you can kind of adjust or split any eyelashes that are kind of sticking together. There we go. That's on. Oh, my eyelashes are sticking together. Yeah, I can do coloured eyeshadow. Definitely. I mean, I won't do a smoky eye every time, so we can definitely switch it up. We'll do polls again, and I'll ask some questions before I do the lives and see what people want to see. So definitely, I can do some colourful eyeshadows. And again, I start in the corner, stick it down, pull it across. Hi, Des. John's watching me put my makeup on. Sometimes you can find one will go on perfect and the other, see that one's too far in. I'm just gonna peel it off. Stick it on again. Need more glue. Of course, Paula, no worries. Definitely do creative stuff. Start in the corner and pull across. better. Sometimes if you put it too far in, you can close your eyes again and you can see that you've got a fake eyelash on. I like to try and avoid that. So making sure that it's where your eyelashes kind of start, like the bigger eyelashes. There we go. Eyelashes are on. Mascara. Urban Decay Perversion is my favourite. This is amazing. It's super black. It just really goes on easy, and like it's actually my favourite after you've had it for a little bit. Goes a bit thicker, and just because I've got because I've got super straight eyelashes. If a mascara is too wet, I find it straightens my eyelashes out straight away. If something's like quite gloopy, it will kind of pull my eyelashes up nicely, and you can kind of work with it a bit more. I'm just going to put some on top onto my eyelashes and the falsies. And the bottoms, optional. Some people don't like wearing mascara on the bottom. I do. Next eye. Same again. I think this is quite essential, putting mascara on, because sometimes you can see you can see your lighter eyelashes if you're like fair haired like me. Yeah, sure, Paula, no worries. I will give you lots of tips on how you can use your good makeup brands. Cool, just working them a little bit, putting a few more layers on, give it a bit of depth. Ta-da! Then, I just feel like doing a little bit more bronze, just to finish it off. Highlight. Wow, I think I'm done. Oh, I've got little hairs from my brush all over me. There we go. Charlotte Moran's Smoky Eye. Done. There we go, I did it. I hope you enjoyed it. This actually I would wear for work, and I would also go out with this. So it's super versatile. And it took about an hour. I think because I was talking to you as well, but you can get that time down a little bit the more you do it. So yes, if you've got any questions, feel free to post them on the video after this live, because I will publish it. And also you can go over to the Instagram and ask me questions on there. I did a little post, so you can ask me anything about the live that I did. Do you leave the foundation on your face tattoos? Sometimes. Right now I did. Sometimes I will literally get a little baby wipe and just dab where the tattoos are. Like that. Don't ever really bother with these guys, they're hidden. Don't bother with that one either. Just a little bit, maybe dab it off, but it doesn't really bother me. It's up to you really, personal preference I guess. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to ask me any questions, if you want to see me do this again, let us know. If you thought it was rubbish, don't let me know, because I don't want to know. And I hope you all have a lovely weekend. It's going to be sunny tomorrow, so make sure you get outside. And I hope you have a good Friday evening. Have a party for me and have a shot for me. Yeah? Now I've got to finish it and I don't know how to do that. I love you guys.